All right, quick question for you. You just got a $100 bonus. You have two options to choose. Option 1, immediately think about which new gadget or treat you could buy, or option 2, consider putting it into your savings account or towards a pending bill. If you picked option 1, don't worry, you're not alone. And if you picked option 2, kudos for your forward thinking. But the truth is, for many of us, the allure of spending is so powerful that the thought of saving barely gets a look in. So if you've ever wondered why you struggle to keep some money tucked away, you're in the right place. We're diving deep into the top reasons why you might find it hard to save. And hey, if you face this struggle and want to share your own reasons, drop them in the comments below. Let's get started. Now, let's get into the first reason you might find it hard to save money, and it's a big one. The temptation of immediate gratification. It's a psychological phenomenon that's been studied for decades, and it's not just about money. Immediate gratification can influence various aspects of our lives, from our eating habits to our relationships. Think about it like this. You spot the latest smartphone on sale, and it's calling your name. You know that you should save that money for something more essential, like an emergency fund or a down payment on a house. But the urge to have that shiny new toy in your hands is powerful. It's tangible, it's now, and it's satisfying. But why does this happen? Studies have shown that the human brain is wired to prefer immediate rewards over delayed ones. When you buy that smartphone, your brain releases dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter. It feels great, but it might not be the best decision for your financial future. Here's an example. Buy now, pay later services. These platforms enable consumers to purchase items and pay them off in installments without interest. It's an attractive option, but it can lead to overspending. People often end up buying things they don't necessarily need, simply because the option is available. This leads to a cycle of spending that's hard to break, and it's a global trend affecting consumers from various economic backgrounds. Most financial experts offer a simple rule, the 50-30-20 budgeting method, to combat this behavior. It's an approach where you allocate 50% of your income for necessities, 30% for discretionary spending, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Following this method, you still have room for some fun spending, but you prioritize savings at the same time. Most people still don't know this rule, and if you're one of them, better check out our other video that will guide you step by step on how to follow this budgeting method. Link is in the description box. Moving on to the second big reason why saving money might feel like a never-ending battle for many: living paycheck to paycheck. It's a term we hear often, but what does it really mean? And how does it affect our ability to save? Living paycheck to paycheck refers to a financial situation where almost all of your monthly income goes toward covering your immediate necessities, such as rent, groceries, utilities, and transportation. It leaves you with little to no savings, and even a small unexpected expense can create a financial crisis. Sound familiar? Here's the kicker. It's not just a problem for low-income earners. Even those with substantial salaries can find themselves trapped in this cycle. High costs like housing, student debt, food, and the pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle can lead to this financial treadmill, where you're always running but never really moving forward. So, what's going on here? The root of the issue is often the lack of a clear budget and financial plan. Without setting clear financial boundaries and goals, it's easy to fall into spending patterns that leave no room for savings. It's essential to recognize that breaking this cycle is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It requires a commitment to understanding your personal spending habits, your needs versus your wants, and taking control of where your money goes. Our next reason explores why the lure of convenience and small luxuries has become one of the main obstacles in our efforts to save money. Let's start with a simple example. Say you spend $5 on a coffee every workday. It might not sound like much, but it adds up to $100 in a month and $1,200 in a year. That's not chump change, especially if you're trying to save. Convenience, though enjoyable, comes at a cost. Subscription services, takeout meals, and other habitual expenditures can lead to significant financial outflow without us even realizing it. The problem isn't the coffee or the subscriptions themselves. It's the lack of mindfulness about how these expenses accumulate. Now let's look at some actionable steps. Cutting unnecessary subscriptions, using cashback apps, making coffee at home, cooking instead of eating out. These strategies can lead to tangible savings. You might be thinking, but I love my daily coffee ritual. That's absolutely fine. What matters is being aware of these expenditures and making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. Remember, it's about being frugal, not cheap. Being frugal is about using resources wisely to get the most value for money. And if you want to learn frugal habits to start changing, we got tons of videos that will definitely help you in your journey. Check out the description box for the links. Do you ever find yourself thinking, I'll never be able to save enough money, or I'm just not good with finances? If these thoughts sound familiar, you might be struggling with a negative money mindset. It's a topic that's not talked about enough but plays a pivotal role in our financial well-being. Here's why it matters. Our thoughts and emotions can significantly impact our spending habits when we harbor negative thoughts about money. It can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors that hinder our ability to save and invest wisely. For example, a person with a scarcity mindset might avoid investing in opportunities out of fear of losing money. Another person may overspend to keep up with friends, driven by an underlying belief that material possessions define success. Recognizing and addressing a negative money mindset is vital for financial wellness. Here's a 3-step guide to help you change this mindset. 1. Identify the beliefs. First, understand what specific beliefs hold you back. Write them down and reflect on where they might have originated. 2. Challenge the beliefs. Next, challenge those beliefs by seeking factual evidence. If you think you're bad with money, examine your financial decisions and identify areas where you've been responsible. You might surprise yourself. 3. Create a positive money mantra. Finally, create a positive affirmation that you can repeat to yourself daily. For instance, I am in control of my finances, or I make wise financial decisions. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try to save, there's just not enough at the end of the month? Perhaps the solution isn't only about cutting expenses but finding ways to increase income. In our ever-evolving global economy, having multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity for financial stability and growth. Let's dive into why a lack of additional income streams might be holding you back from saving money. Relying solely on one income source, such as a job, can be risky. Any unexpected changes, like layoffs or pay cuts, can have a direct impact on your ability to save. Now here's how you can change it. 1. The power of side hustles. A side hustle isn't just a way to make extra money. It's a strategy to diversify your income. Whether it's freelancing, online tutoring, or selling used items online, these additional streams can buffer against financial uncertainties. 2. Investing as an income stream. Investments in stocks, real estate, or small businesses can provide passive income, allowing your money to work for you. Even if it's a small amount initially, it can grow over time. While exploring new income streams can be exciting, it can also be overwhelming. Identifying your skills, finding the right platform, and dedicating time to your venture requires planning. Utilizing online resources like video tutorials on ways to make money online can provide guidance and support. Next to our list, high debt. It is like carrying a heavy backpack up a steep hill. It makes the climb to financial freedom that much harder. But why is it so impactful? Debt is money borrowed that must be paid back with interest. Whether it's credit cards, loans, or mortgages, high debt can lead to substantial interest payments, significantly impacting your ability to save. But how can you tackle them? Here are some ways. 1. The debt snowball method. Here's a powerful technique to chip away at debt. Start by paying off the smallest debts first and work your way up. This method creates momentum and a sense of accomplishment, helping you tackle larger debts with greater determination. 2. Interest rates. A double-edged sword. Interest rates on debts can vary widely. Some, like credit card interest, can be very high, eating into potential savings. Conversely, paying off high-interest debts first can save you money in the long run, maximizing your ability to build savings. 3. Budgeting and prioritization. It's essential to create a budget that prioritizes debt repayment alongside savings. Allocating 20% of your income for savings and debt repayment is a guideline you can follow. The challenge of high debt is particularly pressing for young adults. Balancing expenses with saving for emergencies and retirement, while dealing with student loans and other debts, can be overwhelming also. Don't hesitate to seek professional financial planning if needed. It's never a sign of failure, rather it's a step towards empowerment and control over your financial destiny. The next reason is a lack of financial education. Without basic financial literacy, Concepts like budgeting, investing, and debt management might seem confusing. But to start off, here's a simple guide you can follow. 1. Investing in knowledge, literally. Understanding investment opportunities is crucial for growing your savings. If you don't know how to invest, you might miss out on significant gains. Investing in educational courses or books can lead to better job opportunities and financial growth. 2. Online resources and tools. The internet is filled with valuable resources to enhance financial literacy. From free tutorials to paid courses, there are endless ways to boost your understanding. Lack of financial education is a hidden barrier, but doesn't have to stay that way. By dedicating time to learn, seeking expert advice, and applying tailored strategies, you can remove this obstacle and pave a smooth path to financial success. How many times have you faced an unexpected expense that threw your budget off balance? This is where having an emergency plan comes into play, and it's shocking how many people are lacking this. Without an emergency plan, unexpected expenses can lead to debt or derail financial goals. This can become a vicious cycle, with debt leading to more financial stress and further hindrances to saving. Besides financial strain, lack of an emergency plan can also lead to emotional stress. Knowing that you have a safety net can provide peace of mind and increase overall life satisfaction. Building an emergency plan isn't as daunting as it may seem. Start by determining your essential monthly expenses, and then set a goal to save that amount for 3 to 6 months. Open a dedicated savings account and contribute regularly. Some financial experts recommend having a portion of the emergency fund in low-risk investments. This could make your money work for you, while still being accessible when needed. It's quite common to find a trove of unused items tucked away in our houses, but only few declutter their items to earn more money. From old clothes and gadgets to books and tools, many of these objects gather dust while they could be turned into cash. This clutter could represent significant financial potential. The reluctance to part with unused items doesn't just have personal financial implications. It's also a missed opportunity to contribute to the circular economy. Selling used items reduces waste and promotes reusing, aligning with global sustainability goals. Thankfully, selling unwanted items has never been easier. Various platforms like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace enable anyone to reach potential buyers. Besides the monetary benefits, selling unused items can lead to a more organized and harmonious living space. If the task of decluttering seems overwhelming, there are professional organizers and guides like Marie Kondo who have developed effective methodologies for sorting and purging. The act of decluttering and selling things you're not using is far more than a household chore. It's a smart financial move that can lead to extra income and a cleaner living environment. So, there you have it. Now, it's your turn to take and tackle these issues head on. Remember, understanding the problem is the first step toward finding a solution. We believe in you, and we're sure that with persistence and the right strategies, you'll overcome these hurdles. If you've enjoyed this video and found value in it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Leave a comment below and tell us which reason resonated with you the most. Thanks for watching.